Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is the energy update for all signs for Wednesday, the 13th of April, 2022. I hope you're doing well. I have a live show 3 times a week here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe. I would love to see you in there. In that, I do general channeling for the collective, but I also give mini reads as well for donations. So come along in that show sometime. Would love to give you a mini read in there. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's down there. You can click on set a reminder on that show as well. It'll remind you to come along live. If you're interested in a private reading with me, they're available from my website, behealing.com. I get them out within 48 hours of you ordering them, so they're not always available. If you find that they're all sold out when you try and book in, there's a link for it in the description box below and also one up there. If they're all sold out, just check back a day later or the day after that and you should find some. What energies do we all have going on today? We've got memories of the forgotten self. Something that we've forgotten about ourselves, coming back, getting reminded of something, maybe something that we'd wished for long ago, or a skill or talent that we had, or yes, it could be something that we wished for long ago and we'd kind of given up on, and it could be something manifesting. Shifting our focus to something else. So you could be redirected today to shifting your focus to something that you were focused on years ago. What else? Could be talking about someone coming back into your life as well, which shifts your focus. It could be like something showing up in your life out of the blue today that shifts your focus. I mean, you might have been focused on relationship or focused on work, and then suddenly, when something happens and it takes all of your focus. So say everything is going like swimmingly in your home life and everything, but then suddenly one of your children gets sick, your focus completely shifts to that. It could be something like that. Move. Barnacles only grow on a docked ship. Oh, so change is happening. So there's an element of stagnancy, something happening, shifting your focus, getting you out of that stagnancy. Suddenly you do have the space in your life to shift your focus because you have to. It's what it feels like today. Let's find out with the tarot. Tell us more about this, tarot. Guides through the tarot. We have 6 of Pentacles, reciprocal kind of an energy. A give and take kind of an energy there. Transactional. It's working quite well for you. I'm getting this energy of, well, I do this for them and they give me this, and that's working quite well. Then the King of Swords, getting clarity on something. King of Swords could be someone else as well. Very logical kind of a person, always in the head, not so emotional. And the 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Feeling a bit wounded today, feeling a bit hurt by something. From that 6 of Pentacles, I'm getting a different kind of vibe from that I usually get from this card. I'm getting this, but we had a deal. I do this for you and you do that for me, and we had a deal. It's like it was transactional and it was feeling balanced. It feels like there's some imbalance in that now. What else? Magician, manifesting something new. Something manifesting. Okay. Let's find out what these are all about then. With some clarifying cards. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm getting a definite, we had a deal. This was reciprocal. It was balanced before, but there seemed to there's an upset in that. They're not playing their part anymore. It's something like that. 6 of Pentacles. Tell us why the 6 of Pentacles is here. What's going down? Someone isn't paying their way, or someone stopped doing that thing that they were supposed to do for you because you were doing a thing for them. It's feeling unbalanced now. The situation is feeling unbalanced. You might be feeling put upon by someone else because they've stopped playing their part in it. They've turned into just a taker, and you're giving to them and they're not reciprocating anymore. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? I mean, it's clear energy. Do we need another card? Yes, we do. Give us another card. Yeah, it's time to look at it with a different perspective and practice something different and set off on a new journey. Notice this imbalance. Because I'm very much feeling the 6 of Pentacles is upside down. I don't take reversals because I don't need to. I can feel the energy, and I'm telling you that is a reversal today. 6 of Pentacles, something isn't balanced anymore, and you've got to feel that and step on a new journey now. 5 of Inspiration. It's about practicing something new, taking different action, seeing things from a different perspective, and then taking different action because of it. And so it could have been today. You could be noticing that something has gradually got out of balance, and it's time. You'll notice it today, and it's time to go. Oh, it's just me giving in this situation now. For some of you, it's something like dropping kids off at school or something like that. You do it sometimes, they do it sometimes, your friend or something like that, but now it's only you. And you seem to have turned into a taxi service for them. It's something like that that is out of balance now. So a new decision needs to be made. It's a struggle for you. So it's something that you've been expending energy into, and it's not fair. And you don't have to keep on going either. You don't have to keep on doing it. King of Swords is about someone who's got, it's not you, it's someone in your life playing a prominent role today who's very logical. So it could be someone giving you advice, maybe about that situation. Yeah, it could be someone that's very logical, not so much in their emotions, seeing things very logically and telling you, well, just do this and stuff. Waking you up to that. So you might have been in your emotions about a situation going, well, I'll help them out because they've got it hard, and it was reciprocal before, but I kind of feel sorry for them. It could have turned into a codependent situation. You're giving and feeling out of balance. This logical person could be a partner, father, brother, doesn't have to be a male, mother, sister, but a logical personal boss, waking you up to that, saying, what are you doing? It's totally out of balance. You don't need to do that. And your loving nature could have you wanting to carry on, and they're just being logical about it, which is good because it's balancing you up. They're giving you the logical side of it, going, hey, you don't need to do this. You're like, oh yeah, but they've got it really hard. It's like, yeah, but still, you don't need to do that. It's a struggle for you. It's hard for you. Healing energy, okay, so it's about you wanting to give to that other person. So it's not so much about the hard times that they're having, because you being in a struggle to help someone else that's in a struggle out is just two people struggling now, isn't it? And you're not really helping them out. They're still going to be in the struggle because only they can help themselves out, really, to get themselves out of that struggle. And so the healing energy behind this is about you taking more of a logical stand instead of wanting to be so loving and giving. Realizing you're just enabling this person. Healing yourself and the need to help other people, because what we do is we project. So when we see someone struggling, we project our feelings of struggle onto them, and we go, I need to help them out because I feel their pain, because I recognize that struggle. And ultimately it doesn't help, because we all have to reach our rock bottoms before we change things in ourselves. Any amount of help that you give someone like that has got that struggle vibe, it's only a temporary measure, and it doesn't really help them in the long run. They will still get to the same set point because of the vibrational set point. So it doesn't really help in the long run. And so your part in this is healing the part of you that is overly in your heart and in your empathy because of your own pain of what you've been through, healing that pain of what you've been through, instead of going, I have to help them out because that pained part of me is crying out like this. It's breaking my heart. I have to help them out. But what's really breaking your heart is not them. It's what you've been through in the past. It's time to help yourself. It's time to help yourself. You're forgetting yourself. It's time to focus on yourself. That's what this reading is saying. You've forgotten about yourself. You need to remember yourself. Three of Swords, it's your heartbreak that you're really tapping into. Empaths, when you're looking at other people and your heart's breaking for them, it's your pain that you're really tapping into, not theirs. It's reminding you of your pain that needs healing. Three of Swords. So your heart's breaking because of past stuff that hasn't been resolved yet. Memories of the forgotten self. Tell us why the Three of Swords is here. It's holding your energy back. Six of them. Yes. Here we have it. So you don't want to hold your energy back from this person. You want to keep on giving to them because your heart's breaking for them. Why? Because of six emotions, something that you went through in the past. You don't want other people to experience you not receiving from someone that was holding their energy back from you. Right, so we're probably talking about a parent or a caregiver here for you as a child that held their energy back. Being a child is very different than being an adult. So, yes, children are going to have a problem if they don't have a parent or caregiver that is totally open to them and giving to them. Yes. Causes damage. Yes. But adults, no. We can't treat every adult like that broken inner child. We all have our own responsibility for our own healing, is what I'm saying. And instead of projecting your own healing onto someone else, the pain that you suffered in the past, 6 of emotions, because someone else held their energy back from you, doesn't get rectified by you never doing this to everyone else. You always being open, you never holding your energy back from anyone else. That doesn't rectify the situation from the past. There's something that needs to end here so that you can have a rebirth. How else can I explain this? The pain is in your past and it's your pain. It's not other people's pain. And it cannot be rectified by projecting that on to other people and trying to offer them your energy. You have to put yourself first now and heal the inner child, your inner child, through self-love, so that you no longer leave yourself out. Because if we feel like I couldn't possibly neglect anybody because everyone's in pain, because I was so neglected as a child, I cannot possibly neglect anyone else, then you're projecting that wounded child. The other person might have been neglected as a child too, but they might not have. But you're projecting it onto them, like your inner child is going to be healed by doing that for them, and it won't. Your inner child is only healed by you shifting that focus back onto yourself. It's like, it's when we point our finger, 3 fingers point right back at us. So it's more about us than it is about them. Whether you're blaming someone or whether you're going, they're damaged, they're hurting, it's mostly about us. So that focus needs to shift back to yourself today. It's the only place it can be healed. And the burdens of everybody else, let go of. Because it's projection. You don't know whether that person is damaged in that same way or not. You're only presuming. The Magician. And sometimes empathy is that. We can think we're empathetic and we can think that we're feeling other people's feelings, but we're not. We're feeling our feelings that person reminds us of. They're not feeling that. We're projecting, if I was in that situation, I'd feel this way because I've got this wound. The Magician. So something new can manifest from this. Wow. 10 of emotions. Your heart being fulfilled. Yeah, so your heart's never going to be fulfilled by trying to fix it in other people because it's not where the problem is. It's not where the pain is. It's like breaking your leg and then trying to fix everyone else's leg, or stopping everyone else from bumping their legs into tables. And they're like, why are you trying to stop us all from bumping our legs into tables? You got the broken leg, not ours. Stop yourself from bumping yourself into the table. Go to the hospital and fix your own leg. Fulfill your own heart first. Fix it in yourself first. Make yourself happy first. Anything else is wasted. Because if you're trying to fix someone else's leg, it's not broken. It's purely projection. And like I said, you might have had validation sometimes that it was actually true that the person has broken the leg, but that was just fluke that they had broken the leg as well. It's not true. Often empaths think they're being true, that they really are feeling other people's energy. There's emotional release behind here. There's stuff to let go of. Holding other people's emotions, or you think you're holding other people's emotions when it's actually your own emotions that other people are reminding you of. Okay, so enough times. I think we got the message, Spirit. Thank you. What about our love lives? I think there's going to be spillover in our love lives with this energy. Emotions. Okay. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So the stuff from the past, resentment, it could be other things, pain from the past, doesn't have you seeing things clearly. It has you clouding your perception. And it's your emotions. It's exactly the same thing as I just said. Imagine all unwanted thoughts dissolving into light, creating room for new opportunities and possibilities for your life. Change is possible. But it's the same message again. There's projection going on in romantic relationships. Push through any insecurity. Yeah, because if you think that everyone's wounded in the same way as you, then you're going to be constantly trying to navigate that wounding in everyone else when the wounding is really in you. And if you just heal it in yourself, just focus on yourself for a while instead of focusing on everyone else and heal it in yourself, you'll be able to go into relationships and find out what's going on for them truly. And just find out instead of that projection, instead of it being muddied by your own emotional crap. Push through any insecurities. It could have you feeling insecure in the not doing that thing, not focusing on making everyone happy, not focusing on everyone else's insecurities or imagined insecurities. Okay, well, what else in our romantic lives today? Influence. Somebody is being influenced. That could be you. Hidden influences? We have self-worth and passion. So self-worth, I can see that in the energies today, and that self-worth could be a problem today, not feeling like you deserve, but a passionate day too. So quite mixed energies in romance today. There's a pull both ways kind of thing. A pull to relationship and a pull to introversion and sorting your own stuff out. I mean, really, we've got to do the self-love stuff first. We've got to sort ourselves out first before we can be in any kind of healthy relationship, whether it's romantic, friendships, family relationships, any kind of relationship with anybody. It's only healthy once we've sorted that stuff inside of ourselves out. Let's get one more in our love lives today. So even though you might be pulled into the passion and be influenced and stuff like that, really it's a day to be focused on self. It really is. So we've got the Lovers, but you could be pulled to relationship too. And withdrawal. Okay, this is better. I would say that this is better energy today in dealing with your own stuff today. And also grace, because that's where the flow is going to be. And that's going to get you flow you toward the relationship faster by doing the self-love thing and focusing on itself, withdrawing from relationships. Today, to focus on your own self-worth and your own emotional healing and healing that past stuff. What else today? What else can we expect in the energies today? What else can we expect in the energies today? A bouquet. This is talking of compliments from an admirer, maybe a love offer, someone complimenting you. That could be projection too. So if these are the energies that are around at the moment, this could be why the romance and the passion stuff and the lovers and the bouquet comes up, is that other people could be ignoring their stuff and wanting to focus on you instead. And yeah, you could be getting into relationships with equally wounded people as a result of this behavior. You focusing on them focusing on you, and that healing never happening of yourselves. So just be careful of people's attention today, because they're also being tempted to projecting on you. Apple, temptation will test you. And what I mean by that is the compliments from an admirer, they could think that you're perfect, right? And complimenting you because of that, because they are, it could be a self-worth problem that they've got inside of themselves and projecting onto you. So compliments that come in today might not necessarily be genuine. Just be careful today. Temptation will test you. It will be very tempting to just cave into that and think, no, there's no problem here. But down the track, you'll find out it's another one of those wound-mate kind of relationships. A wall, a misunderstanding. Could be a wall between you and someone else, misunderstanding today. And eagle. Triumph over obstacles and troubles. Triumph over troubles and obstacles. You'll get there. So think of a yes or no answer question, because I've got a red and a green crystal in this bag. I'm going to pull one of them out very shortly for the answer. Just a bit of fun, because this is just a general reading. If you want me to use one of these crystals for you for a specific question that you've got, come along to my Psychic Cafe show. As I said, you can find that on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing that's down there. You'll see the next show laying in wait, so you can see when it is in your time zone. You can click on set a reminder. You can also ask specific questions for a private reading as well, because like usually in my private readings, I'll just channel what your higher self wants you to know. You don't need to ask any questions. But if you want to ask specific questions, I can make it very specific. So book yourself in. There's a link in the description box below and also one up there. And then after you've booked in, if you do have questions, click on the Contact Us page on my website. You can put your questions in there. How best can we deal with these energies today? How best to deal with these energies today? Two of Cups. Two of Cups is about a love offer, but it can signify a self-love offer. So you might be, what you want to offer someone else is what you really want for yourself, right? So this is that whole law of like, we try and give away what we really need for ourselves, right? And we see that in healers, we see it in any kind of a therapist. We start doing that thing that we're most interested in ourselves because we need it the most for ourselves. Now, a good therapist or a good any kind of a healer or anything like that would have done that stuff on themselves first and then share it with, or while they're doing it for themselves, share it with someone else. And it doesn't just go for therapies and healers. It goes for anything. So if we're trying to help someone out, the love that we're offering someone else is the love that we should be offering ourselves. The advice that we give to someone else is the advice that we should be giving to ourselves. So pay close attention today, because there's something big in that. Page of Pentacles. There's a chance at getting clear guidance today. Pages are messengers, right? And so you could get a message from what's going on today to work on something inside of yourself. Page of Pentacles, there's a child on this card too, so it could be something from childhood. And there's something about memories of forgotten self, focusing on yourself. It needs healing in yourself. Give the love that you're trying to give to someone else to yourself. There's keys in what you're trying to project on someone else or give to someone else today that is the key. It's the absolute key for what it is that you need today. So it is really a very powerful day. You could get like major ahas today as a result. Anyway, think of your yes or no answer question now. Pause the video. If you're not ready for the answer is no. It's the ruby. Don't do it. There you go. Now you know. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. It really helps me out and really hinders me if you don't do that kind of thing, because YouTube just stops showing people my videos. I've gone down from like 1,500 views of these dailies to about 300 now. It really makes a massive difference. Please just take a few seconds out to say hey and click that like button. Really makes a massive difference to the YouTube algorithm. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there as well to hear more from me. I do one of these every single day of the year. I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, which I'd love to see you in and give you a mini read in there. I also do 3 Love Pack card reads a week as well. You can find one right now, which you can watch now if you like, if you're interested in that kind of thing. Well, have the best day ever, and I will see you tomorrow.